This is Top Contender Boxing. We keep it real, 100 unbiased. Today's topic is Gervonta Davis versus Rollie Romero. Today's bout was a good fight. You know, Rollie Romero brought in his jab. He did something a lot different than he's done in different fights. You know, he let out with a good jab. He was confusing Tank. He had Tank at bay, at distance, where Tank would have to reach in and have to sneak in. And to be honest with you, you know, Rollie Romero was holding himself down for a while, for a couple rounds. But Tank was slowly picking his shots. He was getting in between Rollie Romero's guard. And you know, one thing about Rollie, he's got a high motor when it comes to fighting. You know, it's like he's got a special little glitch in him, where you know he might not be a perfect boxer, but he's got gas and stamina, where he'll keep it very competitive. And for Tank, this fight, Tank knew he was going to use his pressure and his aggression, Rollie, coming in. And Tank just started moving on side to side, picking angles on him. His lateral movement, his back foot, his boxing, his IQ was real good in this fight. Tank was just picking his punches, and it was a competitive fight all the way to the 6th round until Tank cut him off with a beautiful left hook. You know, he cut him off because Rollie was coming in forward with aggression. You know, he's got that bully style, Rollie, and Tank went around him and caught him with a beautiful left hook to the chin, and he went down. You know, yeah, he went down, but personally, I kind of thought that was an early stoppage. But either way, he was going to lose the fight because Tank was already putting in beautiful. He was already countering him. He was catching him. That, you know, Tank had good power. I knew Tank was going to win with KO, but I personally think maybe that fight could have gone maybe another round or two. Yeah, punish him a little more, or you know, Rollie might have pulled off something. This is boxing, you know. But you know, it is what it is. Tank had a good fight. He had a beautiful fight. You know, I've had Tank's back since, you know, he fought Gumbo. You know, I'll just say a quick little story. I remember 3 years ago when he fought Gumbo, 3 years ago before when he fought Gumbo, I was at the gym one time and, you know, a black gentleman went up to me and told me, you know, we were talking about boxing. And, you know, he told me about Davis. And at the moment, he didn't believe in Tank Davis because of the performance. I honestly knew Tank Davis, you know, I was trying to tell him that, you know, Tank Davis has his little dynamite punch. He'll catch you. You know, he's got something special with his hands. You know, his boxing might not be perfect because he was still young at the time. But that's one thing about Tank Davis. You know, I told him, you know, you can't doubt him out in a fight because he will catch you. He's got power. You know, it might be late in the round, it might be early in the fight. His boxing's only gotten better. He's sharpened up. He's cleaned up. I'm very proud of Tank. And you know, for Romero's loss today, you know, it's not like Romero lost to a nobody. You know, Romero lost to a good fighter. And, you know, I think Tank, you know, Tank couldn't beat anybody at 35. I would love to see him against Loma, Ryan, even Teofimo. Why not? Why not? Bring Teofimo. If Teofimo wants to fight at 35, he should fight Tank. Tank could fight you at 42. You know, Tank, you know, he's my favorite 40. You know, I like watching the guy. You know, he's got a lot of heart. He's got a lot of grit, especially where he's come from. And, you know, it was a good night of boxing. Like and subscribe.